Hey guys, Asif here at UK Crypto. Hope everyone's doing well and welcome back to episode 3 of the High Yield Investment Program Report. And today's episode of the HYIP report, we look at a new ICO in turn which will become a lending platform which is due to launch next month. So it is the Monetize Coin ICO with the vision to launch a lending and staking platform at the end of February. So at the moment we're in a pre-ICO stage with the public ICO beginning on the 22nd of January for this ICO. So it's a new generation of lending platform. Monetize Coin calls themselves. They shy away from the traditional volatility bots or these trading bots. These are basically a company which deliver marketing and marketing leads. So like Google AdWords, and they profit from the marketing strategy rather than the arbitrage of buying low and selling high and netting the profit. They're actually a company that generate marketing leads, and in turn they get paid profit from their clients, and in turn they distribute the profits to the investors of the company. So it's an ICO at the moment. So other lending platforms use volatility trading, and they believe you can do that, but they've done it on a real revenue generation system. So they've got developers, marketers, data scientists with experience, and they basically take your money and they give you a profit. So there's two ways of investing. You've got traditional lending and traditional staking. So the lending is obviously, instead of a interest rate, you get a dividend return. So like a stock almost, you hold a certain percentage in the company and you get a certain dividend in return. Lending allows them to margin the funds you allocate, but obviously your lend or your investment is tied up for a longer period. Staking, you can kind of withdraw your investment anytime you like, and once you cancel your staking, you get your money back. Also with this ICO, you can cancel the ICO anytime. So you can, let's say you buy $1,000 worth of Monetize Coin, and then 10 days later you realize, no, I don't want to continue in Monetize Coin. You can always cancel your ICO, give it back to them, and they'll give you your cryptocurrency back, so in either Bitcoin or Ethereum. So that's another good thing, this ICO. You're not locked in. They're not going to run away with your money because you can cancel your ICO purchase at any time. So basically the Monetize program is a pay-per-click or a programmatic display monetization lead generation system. So very similar to Google AdWords. So they basically go, and if you ever look at things on Facebook or on the internet and you always see related ads popping up a couple of days later, this is what they do. So you've got the pre-ICO sale, which is now finished, it's no longer available, and that was with now has turned into initial coin offering. So an initial coin offering, it runs from the 22nd of January up until the 14th of February of this year. And it's every 3 days, there will be 900,000 monetized tokens released at a price of 37 cents per token. And it will increase by 10 cents after every round. This is a quick look at the lending platform. The lending platform is pretty straightforward. Depending on the amount you invest, you get a guaranteed dividend plus the daily dividend. So in simple terms, you can give them a certain amount of money, they make profit, and they release that profit to everyone. But obviously the higher your investment and the longer you invest for, the more return you get. Obviously they want to hold your money for a longer time, so they've got more leveraging power when purchasing marketing data. So it's very easy to get started. You basically make your account. I'll drop the link down below in the description. You deposit a coin, either Bitcoin, Ethereum, change it to Monetize Coin, and you either lend or stake. So the Monetize bot, they call, it analyzes data points, and it sees what visitors click on what offers, and they will in turn promote that, tell their clients, look, we can get you X amount of return or X amount of clicks, and clients will go ahead and pay them for every click or every lead generated. So here's the roadmap. So if we look at the January the 22nd, we are now at the ICO sale. And by the end of February, they look to open up the lending platform, the staking platform, and the internal exchange. As obviously this is an affiliate program with everything. And also they've got a frequently asked questions department, and it's just basically what they do with the lend. And if you look at all these things about what is pay-per-click web traffic, it basically explains all that. what it is and what they intend to do with your money. And the question is why, the main question is, why do you need our money? And basically it's very simple. For they buy their traffic up front and they get paid on it at a later date, and for every dollar they spend they anticipate to make between 1 and 10 cents profit, but that profit gets released to them after a certain period of time, so they need all that money for a float, or in terms of just working capital. So the money we give them turns into working capital, and the dividends or the profits they make get returned to us as a investor into the platform. You can look at the future. They're saying £10 per token at the end of February 2018, so within 1 month. 37 cent token worth $10, and the long-term goal is $100 per token on the internal exchange. So that's their basically outline of what they are, what they intend to do, and how they intend to do it. If we go towards the dashboard, which is up and running at the moment, you can see basically the different wallets they've got. So you've got the BTC wallet, the ETH wallet, the MNZ, so in turn is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monetize, and you see ICO round 1 starts in 1 day and 18 hours, and it basically tells you how you can invest, how much it costs, what the round is, when the round starts, and obviously how much you can buy in a round. So they've made it very fair. So if you look at round 1, it starts on January 22nd, 35 cents token. The minimum token buy-in is 50, and the maximum per day per person is 200. And for every round, they've got it on 3 days. So you've got one at 11 o'clock, one at 5 o'clock, and one at 11 o'clock in the evening. So there's plenty of times, whatever time zone you're in, you won't miss out. It won't be at some stupid hour where you've got to wake up at 4 in the morning to buy. Nope, they're giving you 3 chances. You've got the 3 different wallets, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monetize. They've also got a member transfer, so you can transfer from member to member your Monetize coins absolutely free, no transaction fee. So that's a little good thing they've implemented into this. If you look at the finances section, you can see they've got an exchange platform, a staking platform, and a lending platform. Obviously, they're all coming soon, so they are to be implemented. And if we roll over to the Monetize bot, and this section will, obviously it's not in place now, but once it's up and running, this will show you what the Monetize bot is doing. So how it's generating leads, how it's selling that data, and how it's profiting from your investment. So there's no volatility to be said. It's more dividends. So it's like a business. So they will use your investment to yield a profit, and in return that profit is split over all the investors, which would be anyone that is lending or staking or holds any of the Monetize coins. So yeah, it's a very different approach to a traditional high yield investment program. I think 99% of all high yield investment programs are based on the arbitrage philosophy of buying very, very low and selling when the price is very, very high, pocketing the profit and then splitting it between the investors. This works slightly different. As I said, this is a business. So you're investing in Monetize to go ahead and use your money to generate leads, generate pay-per-click. So anytime you'll see an ad on, say, Google AdWords or on a website, anytime someone clicks on that, the company who has bought the advertising has to pay Monetize. Monetize then basically makes a profit off that, and that profit is split between all the investors. And as I said, they were looking to make between 1 cent and 10 cent per dollar spent. So that's between a 1 and 10% yield on investment for every dollar they spend, which is very, very good. But in order to do that, they need to pay for traffic and marketing, everything up front. And because it's based on pay-per-click, it's not money they can receive before the event. So in simple terms, they spend $1 on marketing and anything they need to do to get the advertisement up and running. As soon as someone clicks on that advertisement, the client will pay Monetize $1.10. That's a 10-cent profit, and that 10-cent profit is distributed equally among all the investors. So I like the way they've gone about this approach. It's an Ethereum compatible asset, so you can either keep it in the platform on the Monetize site, so at the price for 35 cents, or if you want, you can take it to any wallet. You can take it to your MyEther wallet, your IM token wallet on your phone or tablet, and you can buy into the ICO. And the great thing is you can cancel your purchase. So let's say you buy in today and you buy, say, 100 tokens, and then tomorrow you think, I'm not really a big fan of Monetize, you can cancel your transaction, send your Monetize back, and you'll get your Bitcoin back or your Ethereum back. No harm, no foul. So it's a brilliant opportunity. It's something that I'm looking into now. Obviously, a lot of people have been put off trading bots and volatility ever since the whole thing with BitConnect. And then obviously you've got DAVORCOIN doing a similar thing, trading with arbitrage, and they've got their own trading bot or volatility software. This is something different. So guys, if you want to join up, the link is in the description below. Please do join up using the link below. If you want to talk to me or discuss anything with me, my links are below. Please do subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 400 subscribers, so let's carry on and let's get there as soon as possible. Guys, you work hard for your money, make your money work hard for you. Until next time, take care.